Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Sunday, which means another Nozz watches Tomodachi Wow! Yeah. So, it's been a very React-filled week, hasn't it? Maybe I should do just a full week of React somewhere down the line, you know, because that won't get old. Yes, we're watching the third episode of Season 2, which means we are watching, Lesson Zero. And I feel that the Japanese will really associate with this episode, as Twilight is unable to do her homework, and as we all know that in Japan, if you don't pass school with an A+++, you have dishonored your family, and you must commit Sudoku. Also, if you don't become a doctor, but that must mean Japan has a lot of doctors. Just like 90% of the population is doctors. Anyway, everybody, as always, I'm going to talk about this episode during the extremely overly long title sequence, so let's get going, shall we? 3, 2, 1, horses. Oh, it'd probably help if I plugged in my headset, didn't it? Okay! White paper! White paper! Oh man, okay then man, what's wrong with African American people? Huh? How about that? Zebrakin equestrian, I guess, would be the pony term. Yoshikoi! Oh, Jesus. Checklist! Oh, jeez, those stingers are just getting shorter. Eventually they won't even do the stinger. The stinger will just be not in the episode at all. But, Lesson Zero. Lesson Zero is probably the point where Twilight became one of my favorite ponies. Like, I like Fluttershy. You guys know my feelings on Fluttershy. And, like, it's just this whole thing with, like, because up until this point, like, Twilight has kind of been I don't want to say Mary Sue, 'cause she's not. She was very, like, protagonist, you know? Like, they didn't really take many risks with her. You know, if you know what I'm saying? Like, there was one or two, but it was kind of like, oh, this is the protagonist. People need to associate with her. But what I really like about this episode is it's the start of Twilight really coming into her own as a character. Like, as bad as that sounds because it's Season 2. Like, but she really just has this weird, like, injection, you know? Like, they just took a needle, stuck in her butt, and went, and she became a far more interesting character starting with Lesson Zero. And also the whole thing where she goes like, "Hey, girls!" Yeah, you know, she just goes absolutely fucking crazy. Like, I don't know, it just speaks to me because I've been in that situation before, where I've been like, oh fuck, I need to get this thing out, shit, I need to, like, you know? Like, I think everyone's had one of those moments. But it's like, when you see a character, like a character you enjoy do it, you're like, oh, I do that too! Twilight in a pincher! Oh, did they not have baker's dozens? I'm very happy about that butt. It's a nice butt. Oh my, these look like my head! That would be great dishonor! Twilight, oh please stop. Like, this is like obsessive compulsive disorder to a really bad degree. And it's funny because everyone's a little bit OCD. Everyone is a little bit OCD. Like, for example, I personally like things like if I see, like, if something has like a place for it's supposed to go, like, you know, a coaster or a holder or something, it really like bugs me on like this really deep level if it's not in its holster. Like when I worked at Target, we had these things that used to open up, magnet things used to open up those hard plastic cases, right? The other cashiers would never put them back in their holster. They just leave them to thing. So every time, like, I was walking down, like, looking for more customers, I'd see it and I'd be like, I'm gonna put this back! And I swear they started just leaving them out to bug me. And if she sends one of these letters every time an episode comes out, and the episode's released on Saturday, that means Pony time is ahead or behind Earth time. That is canon. Every time I see that pose, like that, like where she's like laying on the bed, I can't help but think back to that YouTube poop where that scene was edited to be like, you know, the sexy times. She holds my fate! Surprise, motherfucker! Spike's like, I ain't having none of your shit, girl. Magic kindergarten? Oh! Japanese Twilight, please die! Oh! Oh no, they actually did do the Magic Kindergarten line! Dinky as well! Dinky girl, Best background pony. Best background pony, Dinky Hooves. Baka! Baka 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 baka! Or she could lie. Bird punch! Whoa, man! I'm so drunk, I'm sober! Like, it just goes in a loop. Like, Berry Punch just gets drunk and drunk and drunk and drunk and drunk and drunk and drunk until she hits a point where she's sober again. With her magic drunk powers. This is surely the worst tragedy! It doesn't have the same ring to it as the worst possible thing. Sorry, Japan. You fucked it up. That couch needs to come back. I want in season 5 the couch to come back for like no reason, and someone is just like, why are you using that again? Like, you know, she's like, they're confused because they just haven't seen it in so long. That face though. Gone. She's Batman. You look away, she gone. And Berry Punch is back there again, like, whoa, man, I'm walking to this exact same place again. Whoa, man. I don't know why I don't know why that was like a more stoned thing this time. I don't know why. Maybe Berry Punch had graduated to weed. I don't know. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting how dangerous that is. Like, she just straight up just went... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh. I don't know how much of a pony's tail is actual flesh. Isn't just like a little nub at the back? A little nub at the back, and then there's fur, or does it extend down a bit? I don't know. I'm not sure. And she's a Pegasus, she probably has to use her tail to fly, so maybe it's a little bit more flesh. Like, she can steer. fuck? What am I doing? This is magical horses. I'll save this for a dumbass analysis video. Oh god, she's not wearing a hat! Oh, this is blasphemy! You should hide. I put fireworks in that barn. She gonna set them off and die. BAM! Well, that's one Pegasus dead. Soon the mud ponies will rule the world. I can't help but feel because the sun's moving like that, Celestia knows. She's like, I see you down there, Twilight. I don't know why I don't sound urban anymore, but I see you down there. I'm going to fuck with your head. What the fuck? Yo, son! Where my money? Where my money? BAM! Oh my god. I still can't get over the fact that massaging a bear transfers to beating the shit out of a bear. Oh god. Just beat that motherfucker in an inch of his life. That'll get his knots out. Oh, this phrasing is really weird. I'll have to part with Ponyville. The preciouses, they steal this from us. Filthy bonuses. Filthy bonuses. We need it. We need it. Hey look, it's like 3 recolored Dinkies. See, Dinky's so awesome, people are like aping her style. I don't know why that phrase was so hard for me to find. Boink, boink. That's still both the laziest and best walk cycle. Oh god damn it, punk! Stop it, Rarity. That doesn't work. Stop trying to make that a thing. It's never going to be a thing. Also, I like how Rainbow Dash wore those sunglasses for like all of like 3 minutes. And it became a thing. Like the sunglasses became a thing. And they were never worn again except for Equestria Games. I killed a man, and I buried the body underneath Applejack's barn. Also the killed a man thing. I think the letter is more important. What's a man? I don't know, man. It's some sort of thing that's not a pony, like a giant monkey thing. I don't know. Well, Sugar Q, we want y'all out of here. Cause y'all be cramping our style, man. She just like did. I've seen that photoshopped into the Hitler salute so many damn times. Twilight, you're a fucking retard. Still not as good as Tara, but it's getting there. She's getting there. Slowly but surely, she's getting there. If I don't have a friend with a problem, I should make a problem. Surprise, motherfucker. I bet the voice actors had so much damn fun. Oh, come on, Japan. You're the kings of creepy. You couldn't make "Hello, girls" work? You couldn't do that? I still don't like her acting, because I don't know if it's just the Japanese, but her tones, sometimes they seem to, like, just default to this weird generic tone that's not anything. It's weird, because they just did it there, but I don't know if she was told to do that for voice direction.
We have absolutely no gravitas as characters because of our sabotage via voice actor. But okay.
See, Scoot got it. She goes like, yo man, this shit cray cray. Hooah! I like to think Cadence taught her this spell for the sole purpose of fucking things up like this. Whoa, baby, I want this. Hooah! Like Cadence is just sitting in her like home watching this like through like this big TV screen. She's like, yes, Twilight. Yes. Fulfill your duty as the protege of Princess Cadence Cadenza Mimore, whatever the fuck. I like that implication. She just got her ass kicked by like fucking 10-year-olds. Nope. Nope, it's mine. It's mine, I'm running. Jesus Christ, Bonbon. Even Mayor. The other town drunk. Japanese Big Mac is so weird because he seems to be a little bit more eloquent. I'm pretty sure that was just nopes and yups there. And like maybe a comeback. I don't know. I don't remember this. I don't remember what Big Mac did in this episode. I don't remember his voice. Don't look at it! Don't look at it, Marion! You'll lose your soul! There's like face melts, like... Ugh. Just... super rad plan, Twilight. You fucked up now, son! I'm gonna take away your slave. Now kiss. The mayor's just blushing. I'ma just take this. Yeehaw! Son, do I have to smack a bitch? Well, guys, I'm gonna go be executed. See you later. Nah, it's execution. Magic kindergarten is a euphemism for going. Shut up, Rarity. Shut up, Rarity. Spike's like, oh shit, son. Yeah, man, you a perfect slave. I mean, you don't even ask questions. I send you live in this library as a joke. And you like it, son. Hell. Where am I gonna find that kind of dumbassity in another slave? We should have been by her side as she ruined life for everyone. Kiss my ass. You will all write letters. All of you will write letters. All of you are now slaves of Celestia's school for gifted unicorns. Even the mud pony. I'll beat Spike later. I'm gonna go to the moon now, later. She's just hanging out on the moon with Luna like, man, you wouldn't believe what I just saw, man. It's some crazy ass shit. Can't even sit on the floor, you bitch ass Rarity. Draw me like one of your French horses. Spike has nothing to reflect on, because Spike knew everything. Slave, this is how you get beaten. Spike's some bitch-ass butt monkey. Wait, why are you... Oh, Jesus. Let's laugh together. Why did I have to pick the song that doesn't work? Fuck, I hate giggle as the ghosties in Japanese. Twairitoru? No.
Apple Bloom!
And then there's this shitty ass end song. Actually, I haven't even heard this song all the way through, but it's still shitty, because I know it is. It's about that shit. So, that was a thing. Honestly, I don't have much to say about the Japanese dubbing here, because they're getting a lot better, the dubbing, to the point, and also we're reaching episodes where I don't know them as well as I do Season 1. So, like, if they're cutting stuff out, I'm not catching it most of the time, which I kind of think is kind of really, really, really fucking bad. But like I said in the opening thing, I really like this episode because it really jumpstarts Twilight as a character, and it makes her just 100% more interesting. And like, because before this episode, Twilight was like I didn't even recognize her as a main character at some point, because she was just like the protagonist. Yeah, and then after this episode, she suddenly jumped up in the rank, and she's like, "Oh shit, son! I'm gonna be watching this pony a lot more. Girl, yeah." Like, it's like the same thing with Pinky, really. After Party of One, Pinky jumped really high up, like, for me as well. She was like, I was like, oh shit, Pinko's kind of cool. I'm gonna move her up a bit. You know, and then, of course, Dragonshy did the same thing for Fluttershy, and yada yada yada. And then Sonic Rainboom did the complete opposite for Rarity and Rainbow Dash. You're like, oh shit, these guys are assholes. But yeah, I don't really have much to say that wouldn't like require that would like I couldn't say about the English version. It's a very fun episode. One thing, the Japanese is just getting really bad about phrase butchering. Like, I don't know if like some of these phrases like literally do not exist like in the same capacity they do in English, but worst possible thing. Yeah, they turned that from 3 words to like 4, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it doesn't sound the same, and it doesn't fit the animation as well, and it's really fucking bad. And like a lot of what Twilight said as well, where she said, "I'll make a problem," and all sorts of stuff like that. There was just, they either removed too many words or they added too many words, and if it was in English, if it was being said to me in English, it would sound incredibly off. And like I said, I'm not fluent in Japanese. I understand like a little bit of Japanese, but I still really, really, really need those subtitles. But to me, even then, yeah, it sounded like it could have been phrased better in Japanese. You know what I mean? Well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's like, I'm sure they'll they're still, they were at this point they were still learning, they were still figuring stuff out a little bit, because you know, it's like you're taking a property that has quite a few references to pop culture from English-speaking countries, and quite a bit of phrasing that doesn't really exist outside of English-speaking countries, and you're taking it to a language that is so radically different that is actually that, because both Japanese is really hard for people that don't speak other Japanese style languages to learn, right? Like if you know Korean, Japanese is going to come a little bit easier to you. But at the same time, it's the same both ways, because it's really hard for a lot of people, like, you know, unless you, like, speak a Germanic language, to learn English. Because English is a little bit fucked up, admit it. English is a little bit fucked up. Like even people that speak English from birth have issues with it sometimes. Yeah, and so, like, it's hard for someone who speaks English to learn Japanese. It's hard for someone that knows Japanese to learn English. And that is where a lot of the issues come from dubs. I mean, I think it's the equivalent of when you're watching an English dub of a Japanese anime. Sometimes you get really good lines like, "People die when they are killed," you know? Like, you get stuff like that, and I'm assuming that it's kind of the same thing here. They've got, like, little errors where, like, nobody picked up on them because the guys dubbing it to Japanese, sometimes they fuck up the English. You know, they don't really get it right, but and that's understandable. I mean, it's still, you can still understand it, you know. Anyway, everybody, I've been talking about fucking the concept of dubbing in languages for far too damn long. As always, I am Nozz. If you have anything you want to say on this video, leave that shit down in the comments. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe as well, because those all really help me out. And yeah. And I'll see. I was like, wait, did I just screw up my outro? Anyway, everybody, I'll see you in the next video, and if I don't, I'll see you in some other one, and I'll see you around the do.
No, it's mine. The lantern is mine. The rings are mine. Yes, mine.
With, you guessed it, her mouth. I did try to invent some things for her hoofs, but it seems walking with her mouth is more natural than moving her hoof around.